Cool. Well, it's day 3 of my entrepreneurial life, and I'm not gonna lie, today is a little overwhelming. I don't really know exactly what I need to be doing. There is just still so much that has to be done, so I'm starting to just think ideas and spitball some stuff. I think one thing I want to do is think about some potential LinkedIn content strategy for Wicked Tasty. I'm thinking about doing certain things around travel because I did spend the last 3 years of my job traveling around the country. I visited 41 states in the past couple of years, so I've been to a lot of different cities, seen a lot of different stuff. I've seen a lot of great places to eat, so I'm thinking about maybe doing a spin on our Wicked Tasty Instagram feed, doing it more geared towards places to eat. If you're out for business meals and you're entertaining clients, things of that nature. So that's just one thought that we have going on, something that I might work on today. Another thing that I think I should be doing is actually coming up with a plan for how we're going to roll out our various content pieces on the Wicked Tasty website and how we're going to do that also on the Instagram feed. So we're thinking about probably doing 2 to 3 posts per day, and we're hoping to have about 20 to 30 posts preloaded to get us through, a week, a little bit more than a week once we launch, without having to worry about getting new content. Obviously, we're going to continue to get new content, but that's something that we're gonna want to have preloaded. So I need to think about, okay, what pictures are we going to put out each day? Start thinking about how are we going to caption these pictures? What are we going to be going for? What are we going to be trying to accomplish? Things like that. So that's something else that I could work on today. It's really, really, really key to highlight your successes. Do it in a way where you're going to the senior leadership rather than just saying, hey, look at me, I'm so great, I did this really great thing, woohoo, pat me on the back. Go to them and say, I had an idea, this is how I executed that idea, this was the results of the idea, which was really good, and this is my thoughts on how I can help others also do the same thing or something similar on their accounts, on their workflow, things like that. So it's all about how you frame it so you don't come off as trying to be a teacher's pet, trying to just get a pat on the back. But if you can frame it in a way where you're saying, hey, I had this idea, I executed on this idea, these were the results, and I can help other people elevate their game, elevate their work, that is a great way to get recognition and get in front of senior leaders. So I think I want to talk more about that, maybe put together a more full-length LinkedIn post about that, maybe put some of this content out there on LinkedIn as well. So that's really what I'm thinking about today, and some of the stuff I'll be working on. I'm sure that my mind will go other places throughout the day because there's about a million things I can do. So we'll see exactly what I end up doing, but I'll definitely check back in later today and let you know what I'm working on and how things are going. All right, so I am in a really, really positive mood today, and I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe it's because it's been a couple of days of doing this now, and the weight is starting to come off my shoulder, and it's starting to actually hit me what I'm actually doing, the freedom that I have, and the ability that I have to really chase my dreams. I also spent a lot of time today on LinkedIn putting together 2 posts. One of them was a post about 4 tips or 4 steps that I have for giving yourself more internal recognition. The other post I put out was more around the concept of being a jack of all trades. So I've heard a lot and I've read a lot and seen a lot on TV from career experts, business leaders who talk about it's not necessarily a good thing to be a jack of all trades. They say find a niche, find one skill, and really work to hone that skill and promote that as your personal brand. Use that to build your career to get to the next level. But one of the things I think that they fail to understand is a jack of all trade does have a special skill, and that skill is the ability to learn. And that ability to learn will be so critical for them when they're in a corporate setting or an entrepreneurial setting and something comes up and there is no playbook to go by to call the shots on how things are done. The one trick jack who's been focusing on one thing his entire career isn't going to be able to necessarily find answers to these unconventional problems. But someone who has done so many different things, learned so many different experiences along the way, they're going to be able to draw on those experiences and hopefully apply that to the existing problem they're trying to solve. So I say, screw the conventional wisdom of you should only hone one skill, and go towards trying to be a jack of all trades, at least early in your career, when you're really trying to figure yourself out. You don't know exactly where you want to end up, what career you want to end up in, what business line, what type of products you're going to be working with, what type of consumers, clients, businesses you're going to be working with. There may be things that you don't even know exist out there that are available to you in the corporate world. So until you actually go out and try different things and try to learn different things, you won't be able to find exactly what it is you want to do. And if you've already found that, then congratulations, and that is so fantastic for you. And definitely make sure to pursue those dreams and become the best at your craft and really, really hone those skills. It's definitely an advantage if you're young and you know exactly what you want to do, and you could spend 40, 50, 60 years of your life dedicating it to that one specific skill straight out of college or even before then. But if you're not sure, don't be afraid to learn as many skills as possible. There's nothing wrong with that, especially if you're young. And even if you're older and you've been in the corporate world for 30 years and you want to try something new, don't be afraid to go out and challenge yourself, try something different, learn something different. Learning is an undervalued skill, in my opinion, but I think that it's one of the most important skills is the ability and willingness to learn. One of the things that has really made me happy today is drawing on the clarity of those experiences and my ascent up the corporate ladder to give that advice to other people who are trying to replicate it. I've had really great mentors in my career, people who I've sat back, watched, learned from, asked questions to, and who have helped me along the way. And I think that I'm a mesh of all the different skills I've learned up to my life at this point. And I feel like part of my service and duties here is to help give those skills to other people who are in the corporate world, who want to follow their dreams within the corporate world, take their career to the next level, or even for those who might want to also switch out to the entrepreneurial world or something completely different. All of these skills are still interchangeable in the way that you conduct yourself, approach senior people in higher positions around you is going to be key to your success and your development wherever you are in life. So my ability to finally give that information out, or feel like I can give that information out in a way that I can feel confident that it's true information, it's something that I've actually lived, feels really good, and I'm really happy to be able to finally share this. So a lot of what I've been focusing on today is that, less the wicked stuff, but I do think that it's still relevant to the entrepreneurial, which is why I'm talking about it in this vlog and why I'm really focusing on it.